Gennady Golovkin and Vanes Martirosyan. You see the 4-year age advantage for Martirosyan. He's an inch and a half taller than Golovkin.
Wearing tonight white trunks with multicolored trim, he weighed officially 159 1/2 pounds. In 40 professional bouts, his record, 36 victories, just 3 defeats, 1 draw, 21 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here's the 2-time light middleweight world title challenger from Glendale, California by way of Abobian, Armenia. Here is the Nightmare, Vanes Martirosyan. And next, his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing white trunks, trimmed in black, he weighed in 160 pounds even. As a professional, he is unbeaten, 37 victories, including 33 knockouts, no defeats, and 1 draw. From Gennady, Kazakhstan, ladies and gentlemen, here is the unbeaten, unified WBA Super, WBC, IBF, IBO, middleweight champion of the world, Triple J, Gennady Golovkin. Once again, referee Jack Reese with the final instruction.
Right here? Right here for now? Guys want to exchange the flags? Okay, come here. Edmund, I just want to remind you, please listen and follow my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard, fight clean. Good luck to both.
For the first time they heard about this monster, Triple G. Last fight was on pay-per-view, and here you can just watch him on regular H. Triple G has his reputation because you were guaranteed to see if he has one of those moments in him tonight.
And Max, you mentioned it's hard to find that in the sport yet, or still at this hour. But here, a Don King promoted fighter in against Gennady Golovkin.
Martirosyan flashing a nice jab.
Martirosyan into the jab in Golovkin's mouth. Golovkin lands the left hook.
Oh, Martirosyan's hurting.
Golovkin known for his scary power in both hands, and would like to remind fans that after his last couple fights. That's what happens again when you fight Martirosyan, considered a level below that.
Yeah, he thrown a good jab already here though, Max. Popping Gennady's head back a couple times, his head back one time, so we're getting some good exchanges in early. The bad thing for Vanes is that 24-month layoff is going to take. Later in the fight, he'll get back comfortable and get in position.
He's been in the gym, Roy, and he says he's been in the gym for the last 17 months fairly continuously. For a long time, almost 2 years in his instance. Are you more susceptible to
it drains so much energy from a fighter, as most fighters know. Secondly, when you haven't been in there, the little things, the timing, the making a guy miss by a hairline.
They say the last thing to leave a fighter is his punch. Also seen fighters age and lose that knockout snap. Roy, you think Triple G still has that vaunted
We always talk about Triple G being 36 years old, but Triple G is an elite fighter. An elite fighter at 36 is not a bad fighter still. 36 is not an old fighter, especially when you haven't taken a lot of punishment.
And for those who haven't seen him before, we talk about Triple G. He's made the point that you expect to see knockout power from Triple G, but CompuBox counts him more than 10 jabs per round. Nobody else in boxing has done that. And he's landed 14 this round. A hard right hand.
Golovkin a little bit.
I agree, and he hit him with a good right hand.
Followed by a good jab, yes.
Golovkin landed 15 jabs in the round, but only 1 hard power shot. Martirosyan hit him in the mouth with the right hand. That might have been the best punch of the round.
Stop your defense, okay, D? Everything's working. Do what you're doing. You're doing everything.
Come in with a jab, a right hand, and Triple G thought it was over. Then all of a sudden, bing, there goes another jab, and that's what knocked him off balance for the punch.
Yeah, I thought it was the right hand that had stunned him a little bit. It was the follow-up left.
Martirosyan came up in boxing in Southern California. A lot of Mexican, and he thinks he's uniquely prepared for Golovkin's Mexican style, but those are some monster
uppercut by Golovkin, and Martirosyan grabs and holds on.
That was a good shot.
He held on to Golovkin long enough to avoid being called for until his knee hit the canvas. Jack Reese ruled it a throw by Golovkin.
And Jim, he turns it up right now. He can get him out before Vanes ready. And he better do that because Vanes is throwing some really big shots, but the ring rust is still really affecting him right now.
We've seen this all before.
And that's not good, though, Max.
Well, because
You're a fighter that acts like you don't want no part of this in the early rounds while he's powerful until you get used to seeing most of his punches. Then you can act like it doesn't really matter. Right now, it does matter because
It's a little tight, and it does look that way. As though Golovkin's got a lot of weight on his shoulders, outside the ring stuff. And he gets hit with a right hand again by Martirosyan. Hard left hook. Right hand Golovkin. Another left. Hard left hook. Down goes Martirosyan. He collapses. As Reese picks up the count.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Second round knockout for Golovkin.
And I would have got disqualified.
I don't think Triple G should be disqualified for that. That was exactly like the punch that you got disqualified for. G, in his desire to score the knockout, was, if anything, overzealous. Already down. And that finishing shot.
Pretty close. I'll have to look at the replay to see whether Martirosyan actually was on the canvas or was in the process of going down.
I wouldn't DQ a fighter for that, nor should you have been DQ'd.
I agree.
But technically, I believe he hit him when he was down.
We'll see. Either way, he's got a new knockout streak. 1. Here's another look.
Once again, the uppercut that caused the problems early, hit him right on the chin with a beautiful uppercut. Doesn't get any better than that, Jim. Now you see him coming in for the attack. Overhand right over the top, which Vanes had got caught with several times before. Then he comes back with a jab, another jab, a good jab to set up the right hand again.
Whether Martirosyan actually was on the canvas or was in the process of going.
DQ a fighter for that, nor should you have been DQ'd.
I agree.
But technically, I believe he hit him when he was down.
We'll see. Here's another look.
Once again, the uppercut that caused the problems early, hit him right on the chin with a beautiful uppercut. Now you see him coming in for the attack. Overhand right over the top, which Vanes had got caught with several times before. Then he comes back with a jab, another jab, big left hook, and that pretty much finished Vanes right there. Followed by right hand, but Vanes was out at that point. Another hook, boom, and now Vanes, so it wasn't that bad.
I don't think his knee had reached the canvas, but the glove may have. Technically, he's down.
If the ropes are holding you up, you're down.
That's right.
And I think, guys, that was a clean knockout, even if it was a little messy at the end.
Jack Reese is one of the very best. Now here's Reese as the count, and Golovkin seems to let out a little air, relaxing finally.
Seconds, round number 2. Referee Jack Reese reaches the count of 10 for your winner by KO victory. He is still unified middleweight champion of the world, Triple J, Gennady Golovkin.
First round wasn't his best. Second round was a wipeout. Ultimately, the result is what most ringside observers expected. An early to middle rounds knockout for Golovkin. Final CompuBox numbers, Golovkin closed the show, landing 11 of 15 power shots. Roy Jones with his brilliant analysis of the power barrage that ultimately put Martirosyan away. He doubles Martirosyan in landed punches. He throws 11 more. He lands at a 43% overall connect rate. He reinforced his reputation as the #1 jabber in the sport as he lands 16 out of 30 power shots, 53%. You know what we've told you over the years about a fighter who lands more than 50% of his power shots. He lands 20 jabs in less than 2 complete rounds. Again,
I feel great. I come back.
Gennady, Vanes came over to me a moment ago and said, "That is the hardest puncher I've ever faced." Do you feel like you had your power back tonight? Why weren't you able to do this in your last 2 fights?
Excuse me, give me a chance. Just I want to first of all, thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friends from Kazakhstan, my family, and of course, my all fans of the world. thank you very much. It's huge support. And of course, yeah, Vanes, he is very good fighter. He punched me a couple of times, you know, just after first round, I said this is serious business. This is serious fight.
That's what it looked like. It looked like he got your attention at the end of the first round, and you came out all business in the second.
Absolutely. This is my second round is all business. First round, just I'm looking just his strategy because I know his team very good team.
At the end of the first round, and you came out all business in the second.
Absolutely. This is my second round is all business. First round, just I'm looking just his strategy because I know his team very good team. Congrats, and just, you know, just second round, this is true business.
Given the date at which Canelo had to pull out of tonight's fight that was supposed to take place in Las Vegas, you had to come up with a last-minute replacement opponent. Vanes has a name, he's a good fighter, he's a known fighter, he has a pleasing style, so it's understandable that he's a replacement opponent. But now this fight is over. The middleweight division is chock full of opponents who suddenly seem willing to fight you. What do you want to happen now?
I want everybody.
Of 15 power shots, Roy Jones with his brilliant analysis of the power barrage that ultimately put Martirosyan away.